Shalom, Makim. Only of all praises and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem, Rakah, Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostle GMS who teach and rule well. And salutations to all the Akim in all four corners of earth who's pushing his truth and sincerity. Shalom, Makim. When I get into this little article, man, I seen some brothers put up a picture of this brother who this heinous crimes. I thought it was here in Chicago, but I went to this RT News and found out he was in Oklahoma. But once you read the article, which I'm going to read, and hear how heinous this crime was, man. My man was on a mission, man. The demons hopped upon him, and he just went all in. He wasn't playing. So, these days that we live in, the Lord is turning up the spirits among these people, man. Especially this devil. He knows that he has but a short time, so he's working all his stops that he can, man. So the evil, wicked spirits are being turned up too as well. I bring this out all the time. About a year ago at the beginning, I want to say 2020, beginning of 2020 or 2019, I can't remember exactly. But I remember in New York, you had a bunch of the witches. They met up together and were doing wicked seances in New York, unleashing these different spirits. And one of the articles I was reading, the person was saying that some of these spirits, that they don't even know what they've unleashed. They've unleashed some real wickedness. Brings me to this movie, was it Poltergeist? No, Hellraiser, Slacky Hellraiser is a good movie from the 80s. And basically the same thing. They had the little cube and they were unleashing these different spirits. And, these spirits, these demons, they were mad because they had to come deal with these people. But at the same time, it's like, hey, man, somebody got to come back with us. And, just more and more proof that this place is a demonic place, man. And to come up out of this wickedness, man. Speaking to the Israelites, man. I'll bring this out real fast. This is Matthew 24:12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold, man. And so we're seeing this more and more. You got people getting thrown out on tracks, just wickedness on top of wickedness, man. You got poor people out here just freezing in the streets. The temperature's changing. Lucky for the interruption. But the temperatures change, but it doesn't mean it changed the people's hearts. Because like we say here in Chicago, once it gets warmer, that's when they really cut up. The violence turns up, even though it ain't left in the wintertime. But, it really kicks up in the summertime as the warmer months come, Let me read some of this article. Grisly details have emerged in a triple homicide case in Chickasaw, Oklahoma. The suspect reportedly cut out and cooked the heart of a neighbor he had killed before turning a knife against his own family. So he killed the neighbor and then turned the knife on his own family, man. The already shocking, brutal case against Lawrence Paul Anderson, 42, rose to a new level of senselessness after the chain of tragic events was further explained in court papers, as the suspect was confessing to his crimes to the Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigation. He said he had taken out the heart of his first victim and took it to his home. Here's a picture of his first victim. They said that this was the first one he ran upon and killed before turning a knife on his family. This is the picture of the brother. He cooked. This is what really made me do the video on this one, because I seen the picture floating around our group, but then this one really made me do the article on this. He said he cooked the heart with potatoes to feed to his family to release the demons. He cooked the heart with potatoes to feed to his family to release the demons. So my man cooked his heart, had enough sense to put some potatoes in it, flavored it up and everything to feed to his family, man. He said to release the demons, man. To release the demons. These are the times we're in, man. These people, these demons are hopping upon people. A lot of these arguments we have to stay clear of. I was myself, cut to myself. I was on the train, a demonic spirit hopped on the 230, and we almost got into a scuffle, but I have to avoid these type of things, man. So we have to use discernment, man, because we're smarter than these average people out here. And at times, I know your anger can cloud your judgment. And, I'm a living testimony of it because, like I said, I almost got angry and got pushed to that point. But I got to use more, I got to be more like Clark Kent, man, out here. He says, but And an agent of the Bureau told the judge as he was applying for a search warrant. Let me read, just skip some of this. It says, they discovered 4 people with various injuries. This is his family. A Policy 7, who was Anderson's uncle, was stabbed to death as was the couple's 4-year-old granddaughter. His spouse had been stabbed in both eyes and survived the attack. Anderson apparently didn't succeed in making his uncle an unwilling cannibalist. Anderson, the apparent perpetrator, was found throwing up some pillows. He was taken into custody and taken to the hospital for treatment of his injuries. He reported he was not living in the house and came by for an unannounced visit, man. Well, basically, also, they're trying to figure out why was this man released from prison early, That was added on to it. But, yeah, these times when it's real wicked, man. You got to have the Lord with you, man, Let me bring this out. This is Ephesians 6 and 11. Put on the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil, man. And for you got to just pray to the Lord, man. Thank him for pulling you out of this wicked world, man. And Lord willing, when you go out and you make these videos and you do these different things, and we walk in our day-to-day life, that we have the whole armor on, man. Because at the same time, anything these demons can hop upon us at any time, man. So we'll have to call upon the Lord, which his name is a strong tower, and and he'll help us in these wicked times, man. And that's doing these videos helps. Being in front of the brothers, calling the brothers whenever you need. When you're on the highways and byways, these are all positive things because it's so wicked out here, man. And you need some type of positivity going on, man. Because these demons are out here, man. He said he cooked his heart with potatoes to release the demons, man. But yeah, man, this wicked, man. Wickedness is overtaking this place. Let me bring this out. This is Matthew 6 and 13. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. We need the Lord to deliver us from evil, man. We're not going to be able to deliver ourselves from evil in these times that we're coming. It's about to get ugly out here. This man just decided to kill a neighbor and then go down the street and feed the heart to his family. And then he stabbed his wife in the eyes and killed the daughter and his uncle. This is evilness, man. But the scriptures speak about that, how these things will be manifest in these times, man. Cut on the news, and you'll see nothing but wickedness happening. The first 10 to 20 minutes of the news is talking about who got killed in what neighborhood you're in whatever city in America. It's the same news, the same thing. Whenever that 5 or 4 o'clock news comes on, who are they talking about? Somebody got killed in some of these ghetto neighborhoods, man. So wickedness is all across this place, man. Let me bring this out. This is Mark 7 and 20. And he said that which cometh out of the man that defileth the man. For from within, out of the heart of men proceed evil thoughts, adulterers, fornications, murderers, thieves, covetousness, wickedness, deceitful, an evil eye, blasphemous, pride, foolishness. All these evil things come from within and defile the man. Because at the end of this, you'll read that my man was on drugs and stuff, and that's what he said that he was taking during his 2017 trial, in which he pled guilty. Anderson told the judge he was taking bipolar medication. So, the demons, and we all know, being in this truth, when the bipolar stuff is certain things that we see that it throw red flags up, that we know that he was dealing with demons, man. Anybody who's talking to himself and dealing with bipolar, so many people that are in these loony bins, and the funny farms, they're dealing with these demons that are out here, man. He says an evil eye, blasphemy, and pride and foolishness, man. And he was a murderer, man. So scriptures are manifesting right now, and times are manifesting, man. Be careful because of these times we're in. Stay prayed up. Continuously keep your nose in your studies, man, so we don't have to deal with, we'll just be able to see this wickedness, man. We won't have to be touched by none of this wickedness. Our family members, man, we pray for them. But at the same time, man, if the Lord's not dealing with you, then, you're in trouble, man. You're in trouble. It's only going to get wicked. It's only going to get worse, I should say. Jobs are closing left and right. What do we got going on? You got the rent, this rent thing going on nationwide where they want to, where people can't pay their rents. And so now they're beginning to possibly be put out in the streets and stuff. And so that's going to make people upset, man. So we'll be hearing about a lot more of this. We'll be hearing about more home invasions, more carjackings as the times get as it gets colder and colder for men's hearts, even though the temperature outside is getting warm. I just wanted to bring this out real quick because I seen this floating around in my group meet. I hope this is edifying. Shalom, Akim.